Good morning. Welcome back to the Twinning Hour.
Looks like I'm advertising McDonald's.
Hey, do you have a healthy breakfast?
A healthy breakfast. I don't know where that came from, but yeah, there it is.
Do you have McDonald's up in your
I'm
office?
excited. Well, yeah, I think my wife was using the bag to bring stuff up. So yeah.
Oh, okay. So
What
welcome
is
back.
happening?
Not much. It's the new year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Thank God the holidays are over with, but we're
Holidays
good.
are over with. Yeah.
I like your hat.
Thank you. Like yours.
Yeah.
I
Like
got
my
mine
shirt.
at got mine at Shields.
I got mine at Lids. I have an account there. So
Oh, I have a big beautiful. I have big beautiful balls. Yep.
yeah.
So I guess since we're twins, I guess I have big beautiful balls
Yeah,
too.
big beautiful balls too.
Yeah, so because
Got that
everything's
from
like,
my got that from my favorite daughter-in-law.
oh, okay. Who's your favorite daughter-in-law?
I only
Oh,
have
Kate.
one,
Oh,
Caitlin.
Caitlin. That's right. Yeah, that's true.
So, anyways, welcome back. It's been a long week. Again, I'm glad the holidays are over with. I'm glad New Year's is over with. I'm glad we're hopefully starting tomorrow. We'll be back to normal.
Back to
So
normal. I go
back to
back to
normal.
I go back to work tomorrow. I went back to work the last couple days, but I kind of just sat in the office. But yeah, now it's like I get to do the travel thing again all over again. So life is back to where it should be. It was a good 11 days. I call it my bulking 11 days off because I ate everything that wasn't moving. So there was no diet or anything. So
Nothing that was on the
it'll
in
be
the
my
refrigerator.
bulking period.
Your
So
bulking period, yeah, no,
yeah.
I hear that. So, yeah. It's. I'm glad it's done. I'm hopefully that the work gets back to normal again. We're back at the same times. We're not doing 135 stops. We're back to 60 stops,
Yeah.
65 stops. So we'll see how it goes tomorrow. So I'm kind of looking forward to it.
So we'll hit sports real quick. We got the big game today. KC got stuffed in their airport, so they got delayed yesterday. I guess they did make it to Denver though. They got delayed for a couple hours.
Yeah, I saw that. I never really did any research to see if they ever made it back. So yeah,
Well, I saw something on the news pop up that KC finally left. I think they were like
they
delayed
were
a
stuck
couple
to it because
hours.
of a snowstorm or something or an
Well, they
ice storm.
I guess KC Missouri got hit hard. I guess it was
Yeah,
like almost like I guess someone said like 10
yeah.
inches or something like that, or you know.
I'm playing with my
There you go, right
lights.
there. The
Oh,
one
hold
before
on.
that.
Hold on.
Yeah,
No, that one. That
that
one.
one.
Oh, that
That
one.
one. Yeah, that one
All
looks
right.
better.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Okay.
Seems like my hat must be newer than yours because it's like glowing in the dark.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, it's I saw that. Again, if we the sad part about it is we almost beat them last time, but then which we if we would have beat them last time, we didn't have the block field goal, we'd be in the playoffs. Now we're playing against their
Second
second
string.
string team, and but I tell you one thing, if we don't beat them, it's going to be a long year. I mean, it
Well,
really is.
but you know what? You got to think of the positives. I mean, Vegas had us at 5.5 wins,
Oh yeah, I mean
and
we're
we
at
got
9 wins. It'd be nice if we got 10. No matter who we're playing, we're playing against NFL players. And again, we're not playing against Patrick Mahomes, which, by the way, he didn't even make the Pro Bowl.
yeah.
He's not even having that good of a year. But then again, the Kansas City's been they're talented, very talented, but they've also been very, very lucky.
Yeah,
So
they got a lot of luck on their
it's
side.
a lot of luck on their side. So that's again, they're still playing against an NFL team, no matter who starts. Wentz is not that bad of a quarterback,
Well,
so
that's what I understand. Carson Wentz was a
so
starter.
yeah,
Wasn't
I
he?
mean,
Wasn't he in the top 5 picks in his draft?
yeah.
So
So
it wasn't. It's not like it's some doe dick name off the bench. It's Carson Wentz. I mean, it's
again, our defense has to show up
yeah.
and play, and then we have to play. Nix is going to have to stay in the pocket a little bit longer to throw some of these passes.
Not a
So,
little longer, a lot longer.
well, yeah, even 2 seconds longer than what he's been doing. So yeah, we'll see. It'd be nice to see that. I mean, again, we're both big Bronco fans. It's nice to see them in the playoffs to get rid of that 9 year whatever thing it is. But then again, if they win their first playoff game, I would be shocked. So
I am. I'm excited. I know he's got a lot of work to do. I know he's a rookie. I know he's probably going to be a great player.
Yeah.
Because I know they say the second or third year the game kind of slows down for him.
Well,
But you
so
got to
is
be
your
excited to not have it to have some kind of winning season. I mean, I
well,
consider this as a winning season.
once they get rid of Wilson's pay, that comes out of our pay, we can start because we got to start paying some of our defense. But
Yeah.
Nito's some of our top defense people contracts are up.
Yeah.
You know,
And what we got?
you
We
know,
got one more year, don't we? After this?
one more year, yeah, unless he retires, but one more year.
Oh, he's
You
looking
know,
for a big contract at Pittsburgh.
oh yeah, good luck with that. He's not again. They're finding out how good of a quarterback he was. The problem is, I watched that at the end of that game, and there were two passes that it was a beautiful pass to go set up for at least tie the game. And I mean, went through the guy. The guy didn't catch it. It was wide open right here. One was over his head. He didn't catch it. So it's like
What
can't blame it
was?
all on him. But
But what was the whole? I mean, they did 3 plays because I went to. I was falling asleep, so I went to bed early. But they had 3 plays that they didn't make it across the line, where the referees actually called the first down and then called it back 3 times in a row.
oh, I didn't see that. Again,
Oh yeah, it was like I think it
we
was in the third quarter.
yeah we stopped. We stopped watching football and started watching stuff on Netflix yesterday. It was just both the games were
Yeah.
So yeah.
We got that new
Anyways,
YouTube TV, and it's the same thing. There's a lot on TV, but not a lot to watch because all the shows are on that hiatus and stuff. But
yeah, yeah.
but
So
the
we did
YouTube
yeah.
TV is actually nice. I'm learning how to use it. I think it's more of a you do cable for so long and so used to. I do miss the voice. When you're looking for something, that little
But
voice
we never,
activated.
but we never had that before.
I had it.
Well, yeah, but that's just laziness.
Well, no, but I mean, instead of going up there and typing the words in, you can say, NFL team, and then it'll pop up.
Oh,
Not
okay.
laziness. It's been like that for a long time. But
I never used it because being a part of a direct TV world, they didn't have that.
yeah,
And I didn't really start using it until like a couple months ago. I just knew the channels in my head that I was watching, and the only time I ever needed it was during the election. I was trying to figure out what was going on, so I was looking for CNN. I didn't know what it was. I just said CNN. I think that's the
well,
only time I use it is during
the,
CNN. Now the greatest thing again between cable and YouTube TV and direct TV is cable channel maps theirs. So you're watching channel 9 and channel 653. It's like and people don't understand when you scramble it so much, your 4K and your high def goes down a little bit because you mix it. So it's nice to go back to channel 9, channel 7, and DirecTV did that way. YouTube, I guess, too, because I'm gonna be getting YouTube too. But it's better than looking for 654, which is it's just you got a standard. And you're like, yeah, you couldn't put the channel map next to each channel, but I guess Comcast couldn't figure that out.
the one thing that's different is there's no numbers on these, so there's no channels on YouTube. And then you use your TV remote, and like I bought Jen a new remote, and there's actually numbers on it. The remote downstairs, there's no numbers on it; it's just a couple buttons. So
Oh yeah.
you have to scroll down the guide. There's no,
Oh, you got a Roku. You got a Roku TV.
I've got a couple of them. I got a couple of them, but the actual TV remote, which I didn't know that Vizio has their own TV channels.
Oh yeah,
I didn't know that either. I
See, but
signed up for that.
Vizio and Roku, they have the little remote control that just says up and down.
Yeah, it's
So
got a couple
Sony,
arrows.
Yeah, I have a Sony which has the numbers on it, so you can type in the numbers.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But YouTube TV doesn't have, like, you punch up the guide, you go to live, and then a guide comes up. There's no numbers next to them.
oh,
So
the
it's
guide
kind of
has no numbers.
no, there's no numbers on the guide, so you can't
I
like
think that's probably I think that's probably because of different channels in different states.
probably.
I would assume. So
So you have to go through the guide to find out what you want. But there's a lot of different things on YouTube TV because a lot of the live channels come up on squares. So when you hit live, a lot of the stuff that you watch come up, or then there's a guide below it.
because it memorizes what you're
Right. So like
oh,
I came up and the football game was on. I just clicked on that instead of going down the guide looking for the fucking channel.
It's still
I don't know
cheaper.
what channel ESPN is on YouTube TV. You just got to scroll down and find ESPN.
Find it, yeah. It's still cheaper than cable.
It is.
It's outrageous on the prices that simple TV they charge you for. It's just, and again, cable doesn't do a very good job channel mapping. So
Yeah,
their quality
it's different, but it's the same. It's the
Yeah.
same. You got 200 channels.
The only thing I don't like is what you told me. I don't know if you can figure that out. Is sometimes it is nice when you're watching live TV, you can press pause, and then it'll stop.
And then I found this out. You can hit pause. So it does.
Okay.
So YouTube TV, I was playing with the remote. You can actually reverse and pause.
Oh, that's fantastic.
You can rewind and pause. Now I don't know. Now I don't know because you have a library. You can click on the little plus sign, and then because I record a lot of mine even with traveling now. So like the Chicago Fire, Chicago
Yeah,
Police, whatever.
yeah, PD.
So
Yeah,
I don't know if you can actually fast forward through the commercials because that was a big thing for me.
yeah, yeah,
Because I'd
yeah,
record it on Friday night, I'd watch all my shows, and then I can fast forward. I could watch 3 shows in like 2 hours because you fast
yeah,
forward and throwing all the
yeah.
commercials. So
I'm sure you probably do that, but yeah,
yeah,
good old YouTube TV, and
YouTube
then
TV.
and then you saw the. I don't know if you saw this, but they had such a big war the last 4 or 5 years with Altitude and Comcast. So if you're a big Nuggets fan or Avs fan, but I just saw a commercial this morning, Altitude Plus coming out with their own app.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Would you know?
interesting.
Did you see that Nine News Plus is coming out?
Well, Nine News Plus has been there for a while. It's been there for a couple of years.
Oh, I don't know. I got Nine News app, but I didn't see
Yeah,
the
the
Nine
Nine News.
News.
It's a Nine News Plus is the same as Nine News, just like ESPN Plus and ESPN. It's the same. It's just so you can put it on your mobile device. That's all it
Oh, I
is.
thought they were trying to get you had to pay to watch Nine News. I'm like, okay.
No, no, it's free. Nine News Plus is free.
So
So,
yeah, I do got
but
to get
yeah,
the Paramount because there's a lot of shows I want to watch.
yeah.
So
It's hard. I tell you, I'm not gonna lie to you. I went on. I watched this movie when I work out, and it ended. And yeah, I went through Netflix and I went through Apple TV, and I finally found something on Prime, which I'm not a big Prime pay for it, but I'm not a big Prime. But it's hard to find good shit to
yeah,
watch, especially when you work out. It's again, if you ever work out at a gym, you try to watch something, especially where I work out. You're on a sit down cycle, and you got treadmills behind me, so you try not to I've had time. I've said this before. I've had times where I'll be watching TV, and next thing I know, somebody's got somebody bent over a couch, and they're just going at it. And you're like, oh crap, you got all these people behind me. It's kind of embarrassing. So I try to, watch, stupid shit that I can just pass my time away. I should
yeah,
just sit. I should just sit and watch because it's interesting. The exact bike that I sit at, you got all these TVs, and the one TV in front of me doesn't have sound because you can hook it all up, but it's all Spanish.
yeah,
They have the only TV that the whole place has got Spanish where I sit. But again, I could go online and watch YouTube TV or Xfinity Stream and just watch live ESPN, which is I should do, but I don't.
yeah. I've been
So,
watching the Hard Knocks. The one that's in the middle of the season. They actually they didn't focus on one team. They focused on 4 teams. So
oh, I
you
didn't even
got
know that was on
yeah.
there.
So
Yeah.
Hard Knocks they have a middle of the season now.
Oh,
They have the beginning of the season at training camp, and now this is the middle of the season. They've had it for a couple years, but this year they have all the East Coast. They have the Eagles, they have the Pittsburgh Steelers, Cleveland,
not the Giants because the
and
Giants wasn't it.
Bengals.
Oh, okay. There you
So they
go.
have also they cut in between. So I've been and it's hard to watch. Russell Wilson. How oh yeah, look how great he is. Oh yeah, he's great because we're paying for
Yeah,
his.
but they lost. They've lost four straight, so they're
He's
not
the
that
high.
great.
He's the highest paid quarterback that
That
we
we
pay
pay.
for.
Yeah, exactly,
So.
exactly. So,
So
all
I
right.
mean that's a good segment because let's move into what's your New Year's resolution? Give me 3, 4, 5. What are you going to change from last year to this year?
It's hard to say. I more two of the biggest thing was is travel a little more
Yeah.
because I don't think I went anywhere last year. And
Do,
then
do you go anywhere any year?
I went to yeah, it's true. That's what I'm saying. I used to travel. Well, I used to travel when I was working. I traveled a lot, but yeah, but we as a family we don't travel. We go see our kid in Kentucky, but travel a little bit more and spend weekends, not sitting your ass at home. That's the
Yeah.
biggest thing. I mean, I sit home. It's like let's go do something. There's nothing to do. I mean, we used to hang out with some friends. We don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
So those are the two biggest things. Trying to just get out of the house. It seems like we both work. I mean, my wife travels. She's gone for about 6 weeks in Canada, and then stuff like that. But besides that, we don't do nothing together. So that's the biggest thing is travel. I like to do more of family things. We get together once a month, start doing that. And because we, at one time, we used to try to get together once a month, try to maybe do the Italian spaghetti, every Sunday, not doing it every Sunday. Like you and I grew up every Sunday.
Every
We would
Sunday we have 50
dinner
people
with their
walk into
family,
that
with all
house.
their uncles. I mean,
Yeah.
uncles and aunts and everybody was there.
Neighbors, friends. We
Neighbor,
have.
yeah. I would like to get together. Obviously we can't do it at our place because cats and dogs, and obviously there's probably one place that we could do it at, and that's at Alex's. But I mean, get once a month, get the family together and do that once a month would be nice to do. Besides that, I'm still looking for, I enjoy the job I'm at now, but it doesn't pay as much. So, my focus is trying to get some money so we can save because big 6-0 this year, brother.
Big 6-0.
6-0, and
Yeah.
I'll be a month and a half right now.
Oh yeah.
So it's
Not even
So
got almost a month. What day is
yeah, I
it?
mean, really, retirement is not that far, and
A month and
you
a
know,
week.
a month and a week. So we're trying to do that and try to retire and start saving some money. We got money saved, but set up for that. It's that's the biggest thing right now. And health.
Yeah.
I still work out. I'm not worried about the weight. I'm more worried about just getting the muscles moving and the knees moving and the brain going and the health. We've lost people, alcoholism and friends of ours and family of ours, and I got neighbors that are they're not healthy, and we lost a coach that I coached with that wasn't healthy, and that's I walk out of the gym, barely can move with all the arthritis I have in my knees, but I feel like if we as a well-known Dentino father of ours, I think he used to always say, you got to keep moving.
Gotta keep moving.
Got to keep the bones and joints moving, and that's another thing. They're just still healthy, and maybe eat a little bit more healthy. I eat as much as healthy as I can. I eat more healthy now than I did 5 6 years ago, but yeah, still eat a little bit
Yeah.
healthier. So,
I'm
how about
I'm the
you?
same. I mean, you pretty much took a couple of mine. I mean, spend time with the family. Jen and I always talked about spending at least 1 week in a month with the girls. We got two twin nieces.
Yep, and
Um,
Luca and a nephew,
and
and
Luca, yeah, once he gets a little older, but
and
yeah,
another one coming, and Knox, and
yeah,
again, family time. You and I do this. You and I talk on the phone, and to be honest with you, we talk a lot. We pretty much talk every day, but this is all we do. When do we get
yeah,
together?
right.
There's times I won't see you for 3 or 4 months, for physically see you.
Well, and that's
You
we were
know,
making that comment because we were talking about it to a friend of mine at work. I said, I got family in the same state, and I see them once a year for Christmas.
yeah, seriously, in a
You
couple
know,
months if something
so I
happens,
mean, so
or
yeah, so family time is big on my list. I mean, the big thing on my list was I cut back on all my subscriptions and I got tired of money getting taken out of mine. It seems like my personal checking account is always like none. So I cut I canceled everything right at the first of the year, canceled everything, and started all over.
yeah,
So
yeah.
saving money is a big thing. I would like to maybe lose my stomach because it seems like I work out and diet like my whole life. It seems like, and I can't lose any weight. But that's a big push: is being healthy, losing weight.
Yeah,
I
I
still,
think there's a point in time where you have to like yourself.
yeah, I'm not there yet.
Again, you're right. I'd like to be. My goal has always been 200 pounds, and hell, I would like to be at 220 right now, which
Yeah,
is it's an easy thing. But after a while, you try so hard to get to there, and you work your ass off, and you work out a little bit more than I do. I try to get in 3 or 4 days a week. At work, I walk into 17,000 steps. I'm walking 8 miles, and I don't eat as much. I'm more healthier during the week. The weekends are a little bit tough for me, but it's yeah, it's just something. After a while, you just got to get ready, focus on what you look like and what you go from there. So,
right.
you know,
I
you
agree.
know,
Yeah.
you
So
know,
being healthy, saving money. We travel a lot anyway, so I can't say travel. I mean
yeah,
the
you guys
rental
do a lot of traveling.
the rental property is going up for sale tomorrow, I think.
Oh,
So
there
we'll
you
get
go.
that started, and then maybe we'll get like a family house somewhere where we can all
Yeah,
just hang out at the beach. But yeah, that's I
beach or the
mean
lake.
it's just spend time with family, save some money, be healthy, you know, and I think that's
And
my
be
my
prepared. I
biggest.
mean, again, this world, we are in a shit world right now.
Yeah,
I mean, between the politicians and the Democrats, and we just, again, my focus is on patience. And, I sit there, it's funny because, and being a manager, you sit there and listen to everybody bitch and complain about stupid shit. I don't want to cross this side of the street and do 3 jobs, which takes not less than 5 minutes to do it. And I
yeah,
think to myself, man, do I ever want to get back into management again? But
it's adult daycare.
if everybody would just fucking shut the fuck up and just do your job and go
Yeah,
home. I mean, it's just be patient, be nice, be thoughtful, be patient. I mean, that's the biggest thing is patient, because I get frustrated and it's like, just let it happen. Whatever's going to happen is happen. Focus on family, focus on friends, focus on just be patient.
yeah, we get a lot of that in my old job when I was a signal maintainer. But I mean, I got hired, and they told you're going to be on call all the time.
Yeah,
And then you got the kids that come in, they bitch and complain about being on call. Well, didn't they tell you accepted the job
yeah,
knowing that you're going to be on
yeah,
call?
yeah,
So if
yeah,
you accepted that and you knew about it, they didn't pull the wool over your eyes, they didn't lie to you. You're going to be on call. Now you can check out and be with your family. There's a fine line that you can do things. But yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, I think the patience, because you got driving, you got people that blow up in the middle of a line at Walmart because the line's too long. I mean, just have patience. I mean, it gets to a point where you get to that, and mom used to say that all the time. You get to that age where you just don't give a fuck anymore. I was
Yeah.
at that age 10 years ago.
Yeah. It's just after what, just, yeah, just,
After a while, you just kind of just let's move on. I mean, I'd rather
yeah.
just be healthy and be with my family. I'm not worried about, not that concerned about money. I mean, I'm retiring soon too, but and I'll always work. I'll
Yeah.
just work what I
Other,
want to. I want to work what I want to do, and it'll probably be part time. Just again, just to keep moving. I can't sit around all day.
yeah.
Got
Yeah.
this
No, I
whole
agree with
11
that.
days I sat around and watched TV, and there's nothing on TV. But but you're right. I mean, the weekends is more. It's a better weekend now because I'm not sitting on call, because there's times where I just sat on call Saturday and Sunday, and then I didn't get called out and I was pissed off because I wasted the whole
Yeah.
Sunday. I got
Like,
friends that want to go more stuff, go ride. Hey, you want to go do this? No, 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 I'm on call this weekend. And then all of a sudden I missed a good weekend because I didn't get called out, and that's me. That's on
yeah.
me. So now that I got this new job and I'm on call all the time, 24/7, but still, I mean, I got more freedom now, and that's a big thing. On the weekends, we're going to be the
Yeah.
weekend warriors again. I'm not
Yeah.
a big
Yeah.
drinker anymore, so it's not going to be like big party animal, but go on hikes and go and do things. And we do need to start to get the family thing together,
Yeah. No, agree.
you
I
know.
agree.
So
There you go.
that's our yeah. So I mean, it's all about family and prosperity and kindness, and that's our New Year's resolution. So
Yep. We'll try.
we'll try. Well, it's hard because I mean you're on TV and you got stupid people getting in a car and running people over and blowing
Oh,
things up,
yeah.
and I
It
mean
just
it's
is.
the funny part about it, you have school shootings and it's on TV for like a half a day. You have a guy that's a terrorist, and then you see it 5 days in a row. So I don't know if we're just getting used to the school shootings, which I think is
Yeah.
wrong.
I
You
think we
know,
don't get used to anything. I mean,
and
really.
yeah, it's just.
I strongly believe teachers should have guns.
I was just gonna say that.
I mean, it's
Why not?
pick two or three of them.
You know
Let them
what?
start.
If I was a school teacher and I carried a secret gun and I held it and nobody knew about it,
You
and if
would get in
I
trouble.
right, but you know what? I have no problem getting fired saving my kids.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If I had kids back in
If
schools,
if I had a shooter come into my room and I shot that and I saved all my kids and you want to fire me, see ya.
yeah. Well,
Knowing that I protected my kids, see ya. I'll go find another job.
the other problem is too. I would hug and thank the person that would a teacher that would do that. I wouldn't be pissed off that he pulled out a gun and shot everybody else. It's just
Yeah.
a stupid, again, stupid shit. Stupid. Have you have one cop that walks around the big school, doesn't mean it's going to stop anything, but have a couple people have them. I'm not going to say they're going to go hunt them down, but at least if they get close to you and they start firing, fire back.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's rules that concealed weapons that you got to
Yeah,
do, but I mean,
I get that.
take the class. But but yeah, I mean, I would, yeah, I mean, I totally agree. At least
Yeah,
one. I mean,
yeah.
at least the principal. I mean, have the principal wear carry a concealed or something. I mean,
There you
have
go.
more
The
than
leader of the
the
leader
leader
of
of the
the pack.
pack. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
Anyways,
agree.
that's good. Yeah, we're good. I mean, it's 2024 was rough for me. I don't know if it was rough for you, but losing your job and going through a couple things and stuff like that. So I'm ready for something different. That's change something.
Every year it's a new year. Every year it
Yeah.
changes. Every year, but you know what? It's up to you guys.
I I'm
It's up to people to change their lives, because if you don't like something, change it. And I never understood why people.
yeah, people want other people to change. No,
Yeah.
you need to change. If you don't
Yeah.
like something, change it.
Yeah.
You
If you
can't
don't
blame
like
other
your job, go
people.
find another job.
If somebody cuts you off and you get mad at them and they flip you off, don't go freak out. Just let them drive.
Yeah.
It's a small shit. It's stuff you can control. Fuck it.
We're getting too serious on this podcast.
Yes. Fuck that shit.
Fuck that shit. Just gotta have I don't give a fuck attitude.
Don't give a fuck. Seriously. It is what it is.
It is.
T-shirts will be made.
It is what it is. That's our.
It is what it is.
It's been our saying for years.
Yeah, it is what it is. Anyways, what else is going on?
Nothing. We got a long week. I'm gonna go up to Boise. You'll be gone for 2 weeks, so it'll be kind of fun.
Yeah.
I'm actually looking forward to it. I like this job, so the traveling's kind of getting easier. So
it's interesting. The one job that I had 4 interviews with, and then I met with the owner for a second time. and then told me he'd get back with me. And I texted him. I said, "What's the next step?" And got ghosted. They could barely pay at the higher end what I was asking, and they reposted that job again. And the pay was between 80 and 114,000, which is way higher than what I was asking. And
They just
it
don't
just
want you.
I don't, because I got gray hair.
They
Because
just don't like you. I
because
don't think it's. I don't think it's the gray
it
hair.
is because the biggest thing he kept asking me, you do know you have to work, you do know you have to paint rooms, you do know you have to do this. Well, I understand that being the district manager, and I get that. It's not like I'm a stand and point fingers. I paint rooms, I do this, I do that, and it was all. I think he literally sized me up. He wanted to see what I look like in person.
Yeah.
And I think it's because of the gray hair. It's funny, we say that all the time. And when you get in the industry, in certain industries, it's when you're old, they don't want to hire you. They hire the young people. One, they're cheaper. I don't know what their record is. But then again, you get companies like FedEx want to hire old people. Why? Because the old people show up and they do their job.
Yeah.
It's interesting how that works.
Yeah.
So yeah, I found that interesting. They reposted that job after 6 months of not hiring anybody. So
That's the job they reposted.
yeah, that was a job they reposted. And,
Is that the job where you met the old man at the building and he walked you out?
yeah, I was supposed to have lunch with him and never had lunch. And he was telling me what my job title was and what I was going to do and all that kind of stuff. And at the end, he goes, "Well, we'll get back with you. We'll have you meet with a couple other people." And then he looked at me and goes, "You do know you have to paint rooms and do mechanic." I said, "Yeah, I understand that. I get that. I've done it before. I've replaced toilets. I've been a maintenance guy before, so it's not like it's my first rodeo." And then when I texted the girl asking what the next step was, she ghosted me. Never heard from him again.
No.
And
Maybe
now
you
they
should call.
repost.
Did you call that girl again?
I was going to text her. I said, "Hey, I hear the job's going back open again." So yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
Fuck it. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Do you have
You got any weird news?
I don't have any weird news.
No weird news today?
No weird news today. I looked for
Oh.
it. This country has no weird news. Nothing.
I
rather?
I got it rather. It says, would you rather lose your sight or your memories?
Oh, that's a good one. I don't know how I would lose my sight. I would rather see.
I think I would rather see.
Yeah.
I can always make more memories.
Yeah.
And there's probably some memories I don't even want to know.
That's true too. There's memories I want to forget.
Yeah.
That I can't forget. I'd love to forget.
Can you imagine all your regrets are all wiped away because you don't remember them, so you don't regret anything. So yeah, I'd rather lose my memory than my sight.
Yeah. I'd keep my sight. I need my sight.
Yeah.
I need to be able to see what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah. So would you rather lose your sight or your memories?
Yeah.
So
all right.
Text us back. Give us some comments.
We'll try to be a little bit more funnier.
Yeah. We started the dog people. I guess we're just now using it as a bitching session, so we got to stop doing that.
so yeah, no shit. A lot of stuff is. I mean, it's great because again, it's we're turning 60. We're looking forward to it. All our classmates that we've grown up, they're all turning 60s from high school and middle school, and so it should be a pretty good fun year. Have you made a decision on what we're doing for our 60th birthday party?
I think we're going to go to the big DR.
DR.
I think we're going to the Dominican Republic. I think we're going to have a party here. So, and then we're going to probably find a place where everybody can just gather and then invite people who wants to join us on vacation. And I think we're going to start setting it up here.
I've been to the DR. Love the DR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be your first trip.
Be my first trip to DR.
Yeah.
You gotta let me know so I can take it off. But yeah.
Yeah, because we're not doing the Mississippi. We might have to run up there and maybe close down the house, but
DR. That'd be fun.
I think that'd be a good place. I think it's safe. We call it campus. When you stay in the resort, we call stay on campus.
They're big resorts too. They're gorgeous.
Yeah. Well, everything. All the Mexico ones are huge too, and they got 5 restaurants. I got 5, like the one we go to, we went to that Sandals. It was what was a little like the Hoity one. We got a good deal because it was COVID. We can't go anymore because they tripled the price because it's like the exclusive. But man, that was nice. It had like a Mexican restaurant, a Greek restaurant, Italian restaurant. They had like 5 separate restaurants, and then they made you put on sleeves.
Oh yeah, well, I could tell you a story. We went with the president of our company flew us all out there for a business meeting, And at the last minute, I was invited to go with the owner and this big company, and I didn't have pants on me. I left them in the hotel, and they said, "No, you can get in." And they made such a big deal because I had shorts on, where the VP of the company had to speak Spanish and let him have it. He goes, "No, it was like I kept going. I can run upstairs and grab. I brought one pair of pants.
Yeah, I don't bring any pants.
Yeah, no, this restaurant you had to have pants on.
No, we had to go buy shirts, and we actually knew about it. Someone told us about it before we left, so I brought one because I'll bring my tank tops and
Yeah,
I bring shorts. I don't wear any pants. I don't bring any
yeah,
collared shirts. So I brought one T-shirt, and
yeah.
then
I bought
one guy in our group had to go to the little souvenir store to buy a shirt because he didn't have
yeah.
any.
And they
Yeah,
made us. I said I brought one pair of pants, never wore them, but I brought them for that reason because we were told ahead of time there was one restaurant. I just didn't know I was going. We were all ready to go to. They had a big smorgasbord, but they had 7 restaurants where we were at.
yeah,
So yeah, but yeah,
yeah. It was nice. I mean, but yeah, when I packed to go to like Mexico and these trips here, it's a very light.
nope.
I bring
Couple
one.
hood,
I bring
one hoodie, rest or
the
t-shirts and
shit. The
shorts.
last 3 times I didn't bring any jackets. I didn't
Yeah,
bring any jackets.
I always bring one hoodie just in case.
Yeah,
I guess you
I
could always buy one too, but yeah,
yeah. So I mean, yeah, I bring like a couple sleeveless shirts. I bring a couple shorts, some dress shorts. I bring some cargo shorts.
yeah,
One or bathing suit. I bring one pair of shoes that I wear on, and then I bring my flip flops.
yep.
So I bring
That's
one
all I
pair of
do.
shoes that I wear on the plane, and then I bring my flip flops and I pack it all in the bag. We got a friend that he's got a duffel bag. He packs everything in his backpack. Doesn't pay for any luggage or
Yeah,
anything.
yeah. That's
So
all you do.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm all for everybody traveling out of the country. So
Passport. Yep.
you got your passport updated?
Yep.
Yeah, we just
Just give me the
updated ours.
date.
We just updated. It's gonna be. I think we're going like the 20th of February. We might push it out to March. It just depends on we're waiting to see if we have to go to Mississippi or not.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that we can just sell it as is. We're selling it with the furniture and everything.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can get everything done and just write me a check and I don't have to go back there. But
Yeah.
I'll miss it because I actually liked Long Beach,
Yeah.
like the state, the city.
Now you
Kind
just
of.
got to find a place on the beach or a lake. Alabama's got a beautiful lake and some great housing out there.
Well, I'm thinking Florida, but the wife wants to buy a rental property here because I can't take the money because by the time I pay everything off and pay the capital gains, I'll end up with $5. So
Yeah.
the best thing to do is reinvest it into another property. So we might do something close to here, maybe just a full-time rental. I kind of got wary of the VRBO, the Airbnbs. They're nice, but man, there's people that destroy it.
Yeah.
And then you have a housekeeper that bitches and complains. It's just more. I think that's another resolution. I'm just tired of. I'm, just want to make it easier for myself this year.
Yeah. Yeah. I get
But
you.
I am looking Florida, Navarro, the Gulf Breeze area. So, which is on the ocean. The
Yeah.
prices have gone up, but yeah,
Yeah. Well, that's cool.
yeah.
All right.
But that's it. Yeah, it was kind of a flyby. Hopefully, we get more than 4 likes like we did last week.
Yeah.
That's all we got. So,
We got to be a little bit more, try to be funny, try to be ourselves. That was our serious selves. Now
yeah.
we'll try to be our normal selves. So, anyways, well, I'll see you next week. Subscribe and
Go
give us a thumbs
Broncos.
up. Go Broncos.
Broncos. I hope you win against a second
Go
string
Broncos.
team.
Yeah, no shit. God damn it.
Yeah.
So let's go. All right. Peace out.
Peace out. We'll see you.